Hi friends, welcome back. President Muhammadu Buhari appears to have confirmed the transfer of the control of his administration's Special Intervention Program (SIPS) from the Vice President office to the newly created Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. Some might see this as a welcome development as the Vice President is not supposed to go around sharing 10,000 naira. Mr. Buhari hinted at the change Tuesday morning during his National Independence Day broadcast amidst indications of a simmering crisis in the presidency. It is reported that the office of the vice president is not involved in financial transactions or disbursement of funds for the Buhari's administration's National Social Investment Program (NSIP). It is reported also that the intrigues and the power play in the presidency and the alleged gradual whittling of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo's immense powers by President Muhammadu Buhari is something that a lot of Nigerians are concerned about. The SIPs include the Homegrown School Feeding Program, Government Economic Empowerment Program, Empower, Trader Money, and direct cash transfers to the poorest families. The programs have an annual 500,000 billion budgetary vote. To institutionalize these impactful programs, they said we have created the Ministry for Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. The new ministry headed by Sadiya Farouk said to the beneficiaries of those programs, I want to reassure you that our commitment to social inclusion will only increase. One of the programs, Empower, deploys thousands of unemployed graduates to fill inadequacies in public services, in education, health, civic education with 30,000 naira monthly benefit. It is the country's poster work for cash social program to address the challenge of unemployment. However, like others, it comes short of fitting into the standard definition of conditional cash transfer (CCT), contrary to the government's boast. CCT programs transfer cash to poor household based on the condition that the beneficiary demonstrate pre-specified investment in human capital of the members of the household, especially children. In other words, they are not just for the recipients to use for clothing and feeding, but also to combat wider effect of poverty and social problems. A country faces such as low school enrollment rate, poor rate of vaccinations for children, gender disparities and malnutrition amongst others. For instance, in Bangladesh and Cambodia, CCTs have been used to drive a reduction in gender disparities in education. This is reported by the World Bank. In the case of Nigeria, however, there are no conditions that beneficiaries of social programs need to demonstrate. For instance, enrolling their children in school to tackle the country's notorious problem of higher number of children out of school, particularly in the northern part of Nigeria. That is not to say you will not find such in other regions in Nigeria. Now, some people have politicized this. Of course, it's also part of politics anyway. They said that that Buhari is actually stripping Osinbajo, stripping the agencies from him so as to reduce his reach. As you know, Osinbajo has to report to the president or to Abba Kyari before he makes any decision. There are allegations bordering on corruption against the office and the person of Osinbajo. Osinbajo was the public face of the social programs and was often seen interacting with traders and doling out government handouts in markets and on street corners. This is so sad that the government thinks that the only way out of poverty is to share 10,000 naira. I think it would be better if they shut down corruption and become transparent. There are countries out there that do not have the same natural resources or manpower like Nigeria, and they are able to pay their citizens, their children monthly, or 2 months they pay them certain allowances. They're able to take care of single mothers. They're able to take care of a lot of issues in their country. But unfortunately, Nigeria is not so. They would rather share 10,000 naira to market women. Why can't we have a database and also have a national identity card, just like our other nations do? Why don't we have a national identity card, a database, just like our other nations do, so we can actually know who is who so that we can actually see the economic situation of everyone. This should be national rather than what it is. It's quite unfortunate that this is happening. This is their own idea of sorting out and solving poverty and empowering people. What's your take about this? Let us meet at the comment section below. And while you're at that, may I remind you, kindly tap on that subscription button if you have not done so, and also the red notification icon bell. Tap on it, it's very important, so you'll be notified whenever new videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.